Good afternoon and welcome to Da Vinci Science Center. Welcome to another very exciting episode of Slime Science Live. I'm your host, Tyler Groft, and with us today we have... Your name?
Jordan.
Jordan.
Brianna. Elias. Ezekiel.
Awesome. So we have Team Red versus Team Blue today with us here at Da Vinci Science Center. Thank you guys so much for coming out and playing along with us today. Slime Science Live, for those of you who have never seen it before, is a trivia-based game show. So we're actually going to go through some of the rules that we have going on in our show this summer. So first of all, it is trivia-based. So what we're going to be doing is asking our four brave contestants some simple questions that they can find the answers from animal grossology. You can notice that there is quite a bit of slime, just over 1 gallon of slime perched directly above their heads. And are you guys excited to be slimed?
Yeah!
Awesome. So let's figure out how they can actually be slimed today. You'll notice that each one of our banners actually has 5 different spaces, and my friends Kaylee and Ben have control over these awesome strikes that they can actually deal to our contestants. Strikes can be given out one of 2 ways. You get a strike every time you get a question wrong, or if you get a question correct, you can actually give a strike to the other team. So if you guys get more questions right, say blue gets a question right, they can give red a strike. Once we get to 5 strikes, we of course are going to dump that 1 gallon of Da Vinci purple slime all over you guys. All right, let's reset the boards and let's get started. Are you guys ready?
Yeah!
All right, our first questions are going to be multiple choice. So round 1 is going to be multiple choice, which means I'm going to give you guys 3 different questions. Just in order to figure out who goes first, I'm thinking of a number between 1 and 10. What number?
6.
What number?
4.
Ooh, it was 5. So we're going to go ahead and start off with Team Red. So, okay. What can sting you even after it's dead? What can sting you even after it's dead? Is it A, a jellyfish, B, a sea star, or C, a stingray? Jellyfish, sea star, or stingray?
Stingray.
You guys agree?
Yeah.
We're going to go with stingray. Audience, do you think that they are correct? Ooh, we get a little bit of no's out there, and unfortunately the audience is correct. The jellyfish is actually the one that can sting you after it is already dead, which means we're going to go ahead and put our first strike up there, but it's okay, it's okay, it's all in fun and games. They said that rule number 1 was to make sure that they were having fun today, so hopefully we're going to achieve that one. All right, is Team Blue ready?
Yeah.
You guys are ready? Cool. Which of these things do dogs love to eat? Which of these things do dogs love to eat? A, vomit, B, poop, or C, snot? Vomit, poop, or snot. Which of those things do dogs munch on?
Poop.
Poop, final answer? Absolutely. Oftentimes dogs can be seen eating their own poop or the poop left behind by other dogs. It's a territory thing, which is weird. So since you guys don't have any strikes, round of applause for these guys for getting our first question right. And we're going to go ahead and give them their second strike. All right, Team Red, time to get these guys up on the board. Time to get these guys up on the board. Let's see. Are those white splats that birds leave behind, are those filled with poop, pee, or both? Those white splats that come out of birds' butts. Is that poop, pee, or both? It's not very solid, is it? No, but there are sometimes solid pieces in it. Poop, pee, or both?
Both.
Both? What do you guys think? It is in fact both. Very good, my friends. A big sigh of relief there from Team Red. Excellent. So are you guys going to take one of your strikes away? Or are we going to give them their first strike? We're going to give them their first strike. Go ahead and put a strike up there, Ben. Thank you so much. Okay, let me see here. Ooh, this is from an exhibit in Animal Grossology. Which of these animals carries eggs around in their mouth? Which of these animals carries eggs around in their mouth? Is it A, ducks? That would be pretty silly. B, reindeer? Or is it C, frogs? Ducks, reindeer, or frogs? You guys want to ask the audience?
Yeah.
They're going to ask the audience. So audience, if you guys have participated in Animal Grossology, how many of you are for A, it's ducks? They carry eggs in their mouth. How many of you are for B, reindeer? And how many of you are for C, frogs? What are you guys going to say?
Frogs.
We're going with frogs, and you would be absolutely correct. Very good. Round of applause for these guys. Thank you so much, my awesome audience. So what are you guys going to do? Are you guys going to take your strike away, or are you going to give them their third strike?
Third strike.
Third strike it is. Go ahead and throw one up there, Kaylee. Of course, if you have not gotten a chance to visit Animal Grossology, the Belch-A-Baby exhibit is what we were referring to learn all about how frogs actually deliver their babies. All right, moving on. Let's see if we can find a harder question for our last question in round one. I don't like these. I don't like these. Ooh, when you sneeze, boogers can hurl out of your nose as fast as A, 5 miles per hour, B, 25 miles per hour, or C, 100 miles per hour. A, B, or C? Or do you want to ask the audience?
Ask the audience.
We're going to ask the audience. So how many of you in the audience say when you sneeze, boogers can hurl out of your nose only about 5 miles per hour? Anyone for 5 miles per hour? How about 25 miles per hour? And what about over 100 miles per hour? Faster than any of us have ever legally traveled in a car. There we go. Looks like they're going to say 100 miles per hour. What do you guys think?
Hey kids, sorry to interrupt, but if you really like slime, making slime, and getting slime, we have a summer camp for you. Check us out at our website. It's going to be a slimy summer.
C.
We're going to go with C. You guys are absolutely correct. Very good, very good. Round of applause for yourselves as that takes us to the end of round one. Boogers can, in fact, fly out of your nose at over 100 miles per hour. If you want to see something really disgusting, look up a sneeze in slow motion on YouTube. Okay, round two. That means that we have about 10 minutes left in our show, and we are on to our true or false questions. Oh my goodness, our strikes. My mistake, my mistake. What are you guys going to do for getting that one?
Take one of ours away.
Taking one away. We are taking one away. That is my mistake. Thank you guys for keeping me honest. There we go. Okay, are you guys ready for true and false questions? All you have to do is figure out whether it's true or false. So it's relatively easy. True or false? A sewer rat can eat through lead. A sewer rat can eat through lead. Have you ever seen a rat before?
Yeah. No.
No?
No, I've never seen
They're not
that.
very nice creatures.
I want to go with true.
You're gonna go with true. Do you agree with him? All right, very good, my audience. As most of us have probably known, if you've been to New York City, rats will eat almost anything, including metal lead. Very good, excellent, very good. So that one was, in fact, true. Most of the time, they'll actually try and gnaw through these things in order to get to food or water. But of course, I have seen some big, nasty rats eating some crazy things. All right. Ooh, so we're gonna strike?
Yeah.
Giving them a strike? All right, very good. So we're gonna go ahead and give them their strike. You'd say, I said the rules were really easy, and apparently I just can't follow them. Okay. My next friends, are you guys ready for your true and false question? All right. Let me see. True or false? Horses love to take baths. True or false? Horses love to take baths.
False.
False, final answer? Very, very good. It is in fact false. Let's learn some science. Horses hate to feel wet, and when they really hate this, and they really hate the smell of soap. That's why they like to roll around in mud after a nice bath. So that was a nice little guess there, my friends. Very good. Excellent. So since you guys got that one right, what are we doing here? We're giving them a strike. All right, so let's put them back up to 3 versus 2 here. We're going to go ahead and see if we can get you guys slimed. So we're going to ask a little bit harder questions here as we move forward. True or false? An earwig it lives in a human or animal ear. True or false? An earwig lives in your ears. Has anyone here ever heard this one before? It used to scare me every night I went to bed when I was camping. What's its name sound like?
True.
We're gonna say true that an earwig lives inside your ears. Unfortunately, I steered you wrong. No, of course, false. Earwigs live and hatch underground. Fun fact, this is more of a history fact than a science fact. Earwig, actually the name came from when they used to wear wigs and they would feel them crawling through the wig and in their hair. So it was back in like George Washington days. So that's pretty fun. Really, really gross as well. Okay. True or false, Team Red, if a rattlesnake bites itself, it will die. True or false, if a rattlesnake bites itself, it will die.
Ask the audience.
We're going to ask the audience? Is that what we're going to do? All right, my audience members. So how many of us say that that statement is true, that if a rattlesnake bites itself, it will in fact perish? How many of you say that that is false? That it does not matter, that they are immune to their own venom? All right, looks like the majority of them said false, but remember, they could be trying to trick you to get you slimed. So, let's see, what do you guys think?
False.
You are going to say false, that if a rattlesnake bites itself, it will die, and you are absolutely correct. Mother Nature is too smart for that. Rattlesnakes are, in fact, immune to their own venom. Are you guys going to giving them their 4th strike, or are you taking one? We're going to give them their 4th strike, Ben. Go ahead and put that up there. All right, that means that we are on to round number 3. These are, of course, our open-ended questions. Essentially, this just means that you have to know the answer. You have to know the answer. Oh, these are from some of our bee days, which we actually had last weekend. So let's ask some of our fun questions about bees. All right, how long is the average lifespan of a worker bee? How long does a worker bee hang out in the hive?
7 weeks.
Ooh, 7 weeks, and you are absolutely correct. Between 7 and 8 weeks, the average bee will survive throughout the summer. So are we taking our 4th strike away? Are we giving them their 4th strike? They're giving them their 4th strike. That puts us both in the danger zone. Essentially, at the end of this question, someone is getting slimed. Okay. Since you guys seem to know some things about bees, we might as well ask a fun question. Bees like to keep their hive at a constant temperature, similar to our bodies keeping in one temperature. What is that temperature? Even in the coldest of winter, they will maintain this temperature. Do you know what temperature it is? Think it's hot or cold? You get within 10 degrees, I'll give it to you. I need a number. Do you want to ask the audience? Let's ask the audience. So I'm going to take 2 responses from the audience, and we'll see what you guys come up with. Right there in the pink, how hot or how cold do you think it is? 75 degrees. So we have a number there, 75 degrees, and we were looking for a number, and right back there. 110 degrees. So I said I would give it to you within 10 degrees. So you have 75 or 110. Or you can come up with your own number.
110. Yeah.
You guys are going to go with 110, and that person was so very close. At 92 degrees, the beehive keeps itself warm. However, you are just outside of our range, so we're going to go ahead and give you our 5th X. And we're going to go ahead and get you guys prepared to be slimed. All right, we're going to go ahead and get goggled up. Once again, at this time, since I do have a few moments, I would like to thank our sponsors, the Hartford and Airgas, for making this summer's festivities possible. All right, that's okay. There we go, we're all set. Okay, Kaylee, are you ready? She's ready. Audience, go ahead and count us down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slimed! Oh, man!
I got some of it too.
You got some of it too?
I got on my
You all set there? There we go. Just so you guys can see there, we do have quite a bit of gross slime. We're going to go ahead and get you guys some nice towels as soon as Kaylee has a free moment. We got slime all over the place. I'll take one. We'll take one right here. I'll go ahead and just give them there. All right, there we go, my friend. There we go. We're talking about switching seats. There we go. Do we want to hold that towel? If you guys... Okay, so we're gonna hang on one moment. We're gonna go ahead and switch up some seats. So if you guys would like, we're gonna try and be as, there we go.
All right.
There we go. So we're trying to figure out who's gonna get the majority of the slime. Is that what we're saying? Yeah. You wanna get all the slime yourself? All right, excellent. So it looks like we have about enough time for one more question. We're gonna try and make that one a difficult one. All right. Let me see. Let's ask us a hard question. Name a mammal that flies.
A mammal?
Name a mammal that can fly.
Squirrel?
Ooh, going with the typical flying squirrel. Unfortunately, flying squirrels only glide. The answer to that one would, of course, been our friend the bat. So we're going to go ahead and make sure that we get everyone all protected. So we're going to have our goggles on there. We're going to go ahead and get you all set up to be slimed. Ben, are you ready? All right. Once again, audience, we're going to go ahead and count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slimed. Oh, excellent work, excellent work. So how does that feel, friends?
It feels nice.
All right, very cool, my friends. Excellent work, very good. We're going to go ahead and get them some towels so they can get all dried off. Once again, I'd like to thank you guys all for coming out to Da Vinci Science Center today. Round of applause for my 4 contestants up here.